Muy buenas a todos, bienvenidos a mi canal, bienvenidos a otro capítulo de The Witcher 3. Nos encontramos ya realizando la misión de Ecos del Pasado y ya veis que tenemos que reunirnos con Yennefer en el escenario del cataclismo mágico. Después de haber conseguido que el rey nos ayudase a hablar con el armiño que no nos dejaba interactuar aquí en esta zona para la investigación, que nos ha permitido, y ahí está. Parece que estaban discutiendo ellos dos y aquí llegamos a hablar con ellos.
Yennefer of Vengerberg is a common thief.
Control yourself, Druid. I haven't stolen anything. I've merely borrowed something and fully intend to return it.
Ha! The generosity. Just one small problem. Once used, the mask is rendered completely worthless. Not to mention the risk you'll bury us alive, and all the Isles with us.
¿Qué estás hablando?
Barry, what are you talking about?
She's not told you? Might have expected as much. The myth is that Ouroboros created the mask when the envious seas swallowed his beloved. Unable to bear the prospect that he would never again see his betrothed, Ouroboros made the mask, which would allow him to peer into the past. He knew, however, that he could only use it once. So he waited. Waited until his longing grew so strong that it became unbearable. When the sea learnt of the mask, it was quick to respond. It made known its threat that whosoever used the mask would bring the sea's wrath down on them. For in vengeance, the sea would rise and flood all the lands and drown the living.
So, no one's ever used the mask?
No, but...
So you don't actually know if it works, how it works?
Of course I do. The myths tell me.
You believe the myths?
Only ignorant fools belittle their significance. Besides, it's not the myths that are on trial here. It's the thief.
On the one hand, a theft. On the other, Ciri's life.
I also care deeply for the girl. I proposed a series of other methods. Yennefer refused to listen. She claimed they would take too long. Whereas she needs immediate results. She has always been hot-headed.
True. At least this time she's got a valid reason for it.
Never mind that she might bring...
Mierda.
What was that? No.
¿Te has aparecido? Ha usado la máscara. Vale, pues tenían una discrepancia y parece ser que ha utilizado la máscara al final Yennefer. Bueno, vamos a seguir al armiño que ha salido como un poseso detrás de ella. Habla con Yennefer, se ha ido a 90 metros más o menos.
Great.
Vamos, que está pegándose con unos boiras aquí. Joder, cómo pegan, ¿no? Vale. Bien, y llevo el arma jodida también. Vale, hemos conseguido quitarle de encima a estos. Joder, como llueve.
Damn it, Yen. I saw the foglets. I meant how'd they get here.
The power of the mask summoned them.
Ermion says the mask might cause a natural disaster.
Fortunate he's here then. He can jump right in, try to tame it.
Realize he won't let this pass.
Oh, I'll survive, somehow.
What now?
The mask reveals the past, but only in certain places. Places where past events left a strong magical imprint. Take it.
Vale, o sea que nos dejas a nosotros la máscara.
Yes. I'll cast a spell that will let me see through your eyes.
Máscara de Ouroboros. ¿Me vas a leer la mente?
Gonna read my mind again?
You object?
Nah, da igual.
You do it whenever you want anyway.
No harm in it then, is there? Let's go. Already found the first spot.
Bueno, vamos a ver lo primero. Ah, mira, objetos de misión. Eso os iba a decir. Vamos a equipar la máscara.
Don the mask.
Otra vez. Oh.
Nice fight.
One repelled the other with powerful magic, then fled through a portal.
A mage?
Most likely.
Vale, parece que un mago es el que perseguía esta mujer.
It's Ciri's companion and the one who wounded her.
How do you know?
I don't. Making an educated guess. They both appeared in the previous visions.
Ciri's got a powerful ally. The mage who was with Ciri fled too. Nowhere?
El mago era aliado de Ciri.
His trace path leads to Velen as well. But the target coordinates of his portal differ from those of Ciri's. The explosion must have disrupted his teleportation.
Ran into Kira Metz in Velen. Coincidence maybe, but she claimed a mage came to her looking for Ciri. Be surprised if it wasn't the same one.
Oh, el elfo.
Whoever he is, he grows more interesting by the minute.
Bien, veamos dónde acaba.
Maybe something left of the one who got hit by the spell.
It's clearing up,
Ermion must be getting a handle on the weather.
which means he'll be free to attack us again.
Are you pleased with yourselves? Look at what you've brought down on us. If someone's death were to help you find Ciri, would you start making human sacrifices as well?
Relax. Storm's died down. You've clearly got things under control.
For now. But who knows what will be a week or two on?
Stop panicking! Here's your mask.
It is worthless. It's an unwieldy ashtray at best. I hope you've learned something useful at least.
Very.
I'm talking to Geralt. You I'll deal with later. So?
We think a powerful curse was cast here.
Plausible. Considering what happened to the wood. Do you know upon whom?
Not yet, but we know Ciri was here. She stepped out of a portal. A mage was with her. Someone chased them. They fought. Ciri was wounded but managed to escape.
Where to?
Velen, probably. The mage opened a portal for her, then he fought her attacker.
Yes? Is that it?
Got a feeling we found something interesting. Just need to examine one more thing.
Vale, perfecto. Busca un cadáver.
Something's pinned under that tree. Can you...
I can.
Muévelo, muévelo. ¡Oh, qué maravilla!
Armor's clean. No blood, no sword nicks. Ciri's friend must have... What do you call it?
Vaporized him.
Exquisite. The armor. Though the workmanship's unfamiliar. Can't even tell where it's from.
Probably because it belonged to a rider of the Wild Hunt.
What? So it's true? The Wild Hunt? I feared as much. First here, then on Hindersfjall. What did they want?
They're looking for Ciri.
But why?
Elder blood flows in Ciri's veins.
'Tis true, she can trace her lineage clear back to Lara Duran, which is why the women in her family have always had extraordinary abilities. But could that truly be so important?
Ciri's exceptional. She travels between places here and other worlds. Space is no obstacle for her.
Huh?
Which is why the Wild Hunt wants to capture her. Speaking of the hunt, mentioned it appeared on Hindersfjall.
Well, it happened at least a fortnight after the cataclysm struck here on Ardskellig. The raids raided Lofoten at dusk in a blizzard. Itself a strange occurrence for that time of year. The islanders said the wraiths. They barged into their huts, killed anyone who resisted, then galloped inland, laughing fiendishly.
Anyone survive?
A dozen or so women, and an old man.
Next stop, Hindersfjall.
I'll meet you on the beach near Lofoten.
Venga, vayamos directamente ya hacia allí y así no tenemos que ir viajando.
Right
Cuando
now.
dan estas dos opciones, lo que haces es poder ir directamente.
Don't exactly like potions either, but I drink them when I have to.
Y vamos a utilizar el teletransporte con ella.
You also drink them when there's no need at all. Very well. Let's go. Stay close to me.
Good luck to you. Inform me once you've learned anything new.
Bueno, pues vamos hacia la ubicación donde por última vez se vio también a la cacería salvaje. Y a ver si encontramos alguna pista más, porque Ciri se nos está escapando.
But if I remember correctly, Lofferton should be this way. Raised huts and fresh graves. This must be it.
Gathering of some kind. We've come at a bad time.
There's no good time to talk about the Wild Hunt.
A ver qué nos cuentan.
Barely sprouted whiskers, but in the grind they lie.
Ritual of some kind. We'll have to wait.
We'll do no such thing.
Vamos, Jennifer,
Dear
respeta un
sisters,
poco.
pardon the interruption, but we've an important matter to discuss.
Can you not see we're commemorating the dead? So,
And we're looking for someone who's still alive. Please, this is urgent. Then speak.
They say the Wild Hunt destroyed.
That is true, though few believe us. You don't either, I'm sure. Did you see riders on skeleton horses, wearing frost-covered armor?
Aye, that's how it was. They landed on our shores in a ship made of the claws of dead men, like in the ballads. Leif yelled to grab the children. Then they came, cut him across his face. He tried to whisper, only blood came out.
You were to ask about someone, not prod their wounds. That's enough.
What happened then?
Vamos a permitirles. Jennifer, basta.
Yen, leave her alone.
You don't understand. If we can learn where...
I understand, and I'm still asking you to stop.
You're right.
Get to the point. Now.
Bien.
We're looking for a young woman, name of Ciri. Ashen hair, green eyes.
I'm sorry. She's not here.
unless she lies in a grave. That is, I do not recall one by that name. But I've buried so many, I may have forgotten.
This Ciri, has she a scar here on her cheek?
Exacto.
Yes, what happened to her?
Don't know. Saw her but for a moment, right before it all. She was in the stables with Craven. 1,000 curses upon him.
This Craven you mentioned, does he have a name?
He did. Until the elders struck him from the saga of ancestors.
It's as if he has ceased to exist. The lore forbids anyone from touching him, speaking to him, even uttering his name.
What did he do to deserve that?
He fled from the Wild Hunt. He alone.
We need to talk to him, even if it's not in keeping with your customs.
You've come too late. He went to the garden to fight Morkvag.
This Morkvag, half man, half wolf,
Yes,
won't bother you anymore. Already killed it.
I know. Craven went there before you, but has yet to return.
Didn't see him in the garden. Doesn't bode well. Don't know if there's much point in going there.
Even if he's dead, we could find some clues near his body.
Let's hope.
Esta misión del hombre lobo la había realizado como secundaria en directos y fuera de cámara antes de esto, por eso nos ha dado estas opciones.
A coward who willingly seeks battle? Am I the only one who sees the contradiction?
That's why he did it. Craven knew he would prove the elders wrong only if he killed Morkvarg.
and thus regain his honor and his name.
Trial by ordeal. Very Skelligan.
I do not mock your laws. Please also respect ours.
Ok, pues gracias por esta ayuda.
I understand you intend to enter the garden. I dislike it when foreigners enter the sacred grounds. But so be it.
Pero si ya lo he pisado.
Custom demands pilgrims make an offering of their own blood before the tree. Craven surely did so. Unless he lacked not only courage, but respect for Freyr as well.
You needn't worry about us. Geralt and I always give the gods the respect they are due.
O sea que no lo respetábamos. Vale, entrar en el jardín de Freya. Vamos por aquí. Estamos a 160 metros. Pues venga, le subimos los restos, lo que queda de restos. Perdonad por la tos. Estoy bastante mejor, pero la garganta la tengo pillada todavía. A ver, ¿qué vas a hacer con él?
Putrefaction set in. But the vocal cords are intact. We might still get something out of him.
Madre mía, le quiere devolver momentáneamente la vida.
Anyone can be made to talk, even a corpse. One must simply know how.
Thought necromancy was strictly forbidden.
So is premarital sex. But I'm not about to be bothered by such foolishness.
Buen argumento.
Need any ingredients for the spell?
The blood of a newborn, a virgin's tongue, and the eye of a newt.
Mind trying again without the sarcasm?
I don't need a thing. I'm a sorceress, not a village herbalist. All I need is energy. A great deal of energy. We're very lucky this place is saturated with magic.
It's also considered sacred. Priestesses will be furious if you use the garden's power to revive a corpse.
All the more reason to get it over with before they realize what's happening.
We are about to make some enemies.
I don't need everyone to like me. I most value the opinions of those I care about. You, for example. So, can we start?
Venga, dale calor.
Selene, Defrain.
Vamos a estar utilizando entonces el poder de estos jardines. Puede devolverle momentáneamente la vida para que pueda hablar y podamos interrogar. Hay niebla por aquí. No me mola. Ahí viene.
Are you Craven of Lofoten?
No, I have a name. I am Scar.
We're looking for Ciri. Ashen hair, green eyes. Have you seen her?
She's wise. They cursed me.
I don't care about that. What happened to her? What was she doing here? Speak!
No.
Mierda, parece que no nos va a ayudar.
Speak!
She fell almost drowned.
Vale, parece que vamos a pasar a controlar a Ciri. Estaba comentando que parece que justo se cayó, que casi se ahoga. Mira, este es el señor este. ¡Oh! Hemos caído del cielo. Alguien le está llevando así. Bien, comienzas bien, al menos les ayudaste.
Zirel, can you hear me?
I can.
I must leave you now. We will meet beneath drowned dead rock. Can you remember? Repeat it.
Drowned. Dead rock.
Roca del ahogado.
You're awake. And I thought you'd...
Where am I? And who are you?
It's all right. You're on Hindersfjall, village of Lofoten. They call me Skjal.
But how'd I... What?
We fished you out of the sea. Me and that friend of yours.
How long did I lie there?
All day, nearabouts. 'Twas morn when we brought you in. Night's near come now.
Damn. Too long.
You needed the rest. Desperately. Been through a lot, eh? Got some nasty, fresh-looking scars.
¿Qué? ¿Me habéis desvestido?
What's this? Did you undress me?
I'd no choice. Soaked through you were, and I had to see if you had any wounds that needed tending.
And if my breasts needed smearing with fox tallow?
Nay, that was Mum and Sis. I'd never dare. I swear. On my honor.
Easy. I believe you.
¿Dónde está mi compañero?
And where is he? My friend.
Stepped out a while ago. Said he needed to find a boat. Why does he wear that mask? Something not right with his mug?
No. He simply doesn't like others to see it.
Bien, pues nada, ayúdame a levantarme.
Help me stand.
I don't think you should...
Less talk, more giving me a hand.
Ah, that's me brother for you. Out of sight for a second, and he's already put his paws on a girl.
Astrid, you're as dim as dishwater. You know perfectly well I'm helping her up.
It's a shame, I know, but I've got to interrupt your courtship. Come, we're off to the sauna.
Where?
Why's your mouth agape like you're noodling for an eel? The sauna. Girl, you was blue as a whale when we brought you in here. Your blood needs thawing.
Ya me siento bien.
Really, there's no need. I feel fine now.
Hey! Fine? You can't stand on your own 2 feet. And it's no surprise with your muscles frozen stiff. But don't you worry. Mum and I will take care of you.
I'm sorry, but I must get to Drowned Dead Rock as fast as possible.
Shan't force you to stay. But the rock's a ways off and you can barely walk. You best take a horse.
True. Skjal can prepare a horse for you. You'll have to wait a spell, but even so, you'll get there faster than on foot.
Fine, that'll do. Thank you both very much.
Pish-posh, there's no need. Now come, we gotta sweat the sick out of you.
Where are my clothes?
I've taken them already. Come on.
Pues nada, nos toca ir a la sauna con la madre y la hermana de este buen hombre. A ver.
That man in the mask.
Por aquí nada. Vale, bueno, vamos a ir entonces primero al opcional número 1, que es tirarte aquí a pegarme un remojón. Hola, mujer. Bueno, pues nos tiramos. Frío de pelotas, ¿no? Vale, venga, vamos a beber aquí entonces algo. A ver, tragazo. A beber. A tu salud. Pa' adentro. A ver si tiene preparado ya para nosotros el caballo. Sí, claro, por aquí está.
Oh, you're here. The horses are ready.
As am I. Shall we ride?
Listen, I hope... My sister, she didn't talk any nonsense to you, did she?
Ah, ¿qué le decimos? No, solo dijo que yo te gustaba, que es directamente hundirlo en la miseria. O lo siento, pero ahora no tengo tiempo para eso. Lo siento, pero ahora no tengo tiempo para eso.
but I can't bring myself to chat right now.
Right. Besides, it's not important. I'll take Njord. You can ride Greyback. She's old, but she'll make the...
Run for your lives!
You stay here! I'll go and...
I can look after myself.
Vámonos, parece que llega la cacería salvaje. Aquí hay bastantes copos. Sí, 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 mira, 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 mira. Son sabuesos de la cacería. ¿Qué haces, tío? Quítate, yo me encargo. La vas a liar, parda. ¡Ostras! Ahí, dale caña. Vale, uno me... Venga, nos montamos.
What was that?
The Wild Hunt.
Ragnarok? The world's end?
No, not yet. But I must go. They're here for me.
Get on the horse. I'll show you the way to the rock.
Pues venga, vamos a caballo. ¿Qué hay de tu familia?
You should stay. See to Astrid, your mum.
Afterwards.
Ya me encargo yo.
Once I'm sure you'll make it. Let's go.
Estaríamos bastante bien contra ellos. Uy. Están apareciendo los sabuesos. Voy todo lo rápido que puedo. Por lo menos no le entra pánico al caballo este. Y eso que nos hemos cruzado con varios. Aunque está a punto de agotarse el vigor, ¿eh? Mierda, me ha dado golpe. Mira. Dale caña ahora que viene detrás. Joder, qué rápido se va el tío este. Allí al foto lo vemos. Agotado el caballo, pero justo hemos llegado. Bien. Míralo, ahí está, ahí está. Está herido también. ¿No? ¿Por qué? La dejo inconsciente. ¿Por qué la dejo inconsciente? ¡Oh! Le pillaron. Me parece que la cacería salvaje no es capaz de entrar en el agua. Poco después. ¿Es ese? ¡Uy, la leche!
What became of that creature? Where is he?
Stop!
What?
I saw him at Stonas, but he sold him.
To whom?
Don't know.
Begone.
Tell them. Clear my name.
The garden! Our garden! How could you? We helped! And you! Inconceivable!
Now.
Don't you dare try to calm me! We've every right to be furious! Furious! And you will pay for this.
We had no choice. we'd never have learned what happened to her.
Do you really think you're justified? That your hunt for a foreign woman gives you the right to destroy our garden?
I'm sure it doesn't in your eyes.
I shall make sure all Skellige hears what you did here.
Wait. I did this. I alone. Geralt tried to stop me. I refused to listen.
I might have known. They warned me about you. Sorceresses. None shall open their door to you. None shall feed your hunger, and none shall tend to your wounds.
Bueno, ha cargado con toda la responsabilidad. Veremos qué consecuencias tiene esto en el futuro. Bien, entramos aquí. Vamos a ver de qué quería hablar. ¿Por qué estás por ahí? ¿Qué haces? ¿Qué haces? ¿Qué le has hecho a este pobre hombre?
Always did know how to win, friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Far Ipsis. A specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Far Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
Why are you even interested? Djinns are dangerous sometimes, and malicious all the time.
I remember. But the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a djinn, I shall gain incredible power. And that could be useful to us one of these days.
Know where to look? For the mage and the djinn?
The locals say they last saw Amos's ship off the coast of Hindisfjall, just before a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
Doubt we'll find them then. Mage is probably fish food, and the djinn escaped.
Not necessarily. But even if it is so, I'll not give up without seeing some evidence. Will you help me? I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
Ok, ayudémosle entonces. Cada misterio añadida de djinns. Los de djinns son esos demonios que normalmente son los que representan en las historias que están dentro de una lámpara, tipo Aladín y tipo estos magos de la lámpara, donde le puedes pedir genio de la lámpara, le puedes pedir deseos. Eso es a lo que se refiere, al menos eso creo, cuando habla de los de djinns. Vamos a verlo en el bestiario. Esto de aquí. ¿Ves? Del recipiente salió una varada de brillante humo rojo. El humo palpitó y conformó una esfera irregular. Vale, pues eso, ese es el de djinn al que se refiere.
The ship carrying the djinn sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
All right, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No.
Hemos llegado a otro punto. Esperemos que en esta ocasión ya sea, porque ya parece que es en este lago en general la búsqueda. Nos tiramos al agua y vamos hacia el fondo. No se ve nada. Bueno, lo primero vamos a cargarnos a este de aquí. Y a este de aquí también. Y vamos hacia el fondo. Ostras, hay muchísima profundidad.
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I shall cast another spell to see through your eyes. Now relax. I su foltje bedem ein echte illive.
Oh!
That is no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force cut out a fragment of the seabed, rocks and everything lying within the teleportation zone.
Always claimed portals were dangerous.
I believe we're on the right track. Look for anything that might contain a djinn. I su foltje bedem ein echte illive.
Regresa al barco, joder, a la primera lo he encontrado, tío. Vamos. Y ahora supongo que ya iremos hacia la orilla.
Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
Bueno, 10 metros, madre mía.
Once we find that, we should find the gin.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2...
Mierda, ¿dónde nos va a llevar? ¡Oh! Nos llevaba a la cima del monte.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
¡Qué maravilla!
Not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this gin?
But you already know. A djinn's power is priceless to a mage.
¿Para qué quieres tanto poder?
That I know, but I also want to know how you plan to use it. Wouldn't go to these lengths if it wasn't something important.
You're right. It's important. Even very important. How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then return to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a djinn.
So that's it. This is about my last wish?
You asked that djinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
Why would you want to do that?
To see what it's like without it. To see if we'll still matter to one another. Or if we'll be like two strangers.
Venga, vale, vamos allá. ¿Qué hace un barco aquí arriba? Bueno, he supuesto que estamos a una altura considerable porque está nevando y está todo nevado. No sé si será... Sí, fijaros, si se ven las nubes y todo. ¿Qué hace aquí este barco?
Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the djinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Djinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life.
I've yet to decide how to word it.
Sí, seguro que le pidió que le llevase a la cima del mundo o alguna cosa así. Y eso provocó que teletransportara el barco a literalmente la cima del mundo. Y no... Seguro, ¿eh? Es que vamos. Vamos a intentar mover esto. Creo que se ha quedado debajo alguien.
Yen,
míralo.
I think you should see this.
What do you have? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact there.
If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him. Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea. Ken Jin, Rif Kaishta en Gaia. Kaishta et Disclair. Gevired Mig Hassel.
¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Mierda, no me he dado cuenta. Efectivamente, me ha tocado. No me he dado cuenta. Mira que antes he mirado en el bestiario. No sé cuál es lo que más le afecta. Yo creo que al ser un espectro, igual esto. Madre mía, pero ¿cómo pega tan fuerte? ¡No! Venga, a través del mástil me estás dando. ¿Qué pasa aquí? No, tío. Madre mía. Bueno, le quitamos bastante por lo menos. Vamos a utilizar ahora otro poder. Ver Ignis si te hace daño o no. Que me fastidia bastante es... cuidado eso. ¿Ha cargado algo? Es ese poder que tiene de tirar rayos. ¡Oh! A ver el fuego. Mierda. Ahora. No le hace nada, tío. Aléjate, aléjate. ¡Oh! Escudo, escudo. Madre mía, pero ponte el escudo ya. Vale. ¡Me ha fallado el juego! No me lo puedo creer. Pasamos ya rápido esta cinemática, debido a que ya la hemos visto justo hace un momentillo. Y ahí tenemos ya al Jin. Vamos a pegar con él. Primero Queen, nos protegemos. Vale. Atrás, atrás. Escudo otra vez. Oh, atrás, atrás. Aquí, escudo otra vez. Vale, ahora. No te metas ahí dentro. Oye, escudo otra vez. Bien, 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 bien. Ahí estás. Facilidad absoluta. Parece que lo he controlado. Esta vez no nos ha echado el juego, sorprendentemente.
Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a djinn can remove another djinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free.
¡Oh! Bueno, pues parece que aquel hechizo que en su momento pedimos para que estuviésemos siempre unidos, ella y yo, lo hemos vuelto a liberar y vamos a ver si en esta ocasión, después de todo esto, seguimos estando con ese vínculo.
My, it's lovely.
I think the spirits of Skellige favor us.
Otro portal y nos vamos de ahí. Perfecto, pues bueno, hasta aquí va a llegar el capítulo de hoy, en el que hemos hecho varias cosillas y hemos descubierto al final que no se encuentra en Skellige, tampoco Ciri. Vamos a tener que volver hacia donde está el varón, donde estaba el varón sanguinario, que acabamos ya con él ahorcado en esa zona, y preguntaremos por esa criatura que vimos en su momento por allí. Y vamos a ver si de esa manera encontramos una pista más. Ahí ponéis: patito feo, dile al sargento del varón que quieres llevarte a Uma. Uma es el patito feo, el bichillo ese que encontramos en su momento. Y espero que hayáis disfrutado del capítulo de hoy. Si es así, acordaros, como siempre os digo, del like, el dedito para arriba, que ayuda muchísimo. Me dejáis cualquier cosa al respecto, preguntas, sugerencias, cualquier cosa que queráis del juego abajo en la cajita de comentarios. Y nos vemos en la siguiente. Un saludo y hasta pronto.